If you are HDB owners who just MOP and have made some profits, should you apply BTO again? Let's look at two scenarios and look into the future for them. Okay, so over here we have James and Mike. So both of them sell their first 4-room BTO at 650,000. For James, he decided to purchase a Bayshore BTO at 700,000, while Mike decided to purchase a new condo at $2 million. Fast forward 4 years later, they collect their keys in 2028. For James, because he has a 10-year MOP, he has to wait for this 10-year MOP. So let's jump back to Mike. He collects his keys for the condo, and then he decided to stay in the condo in the next few years until 2031. And he sells his condo at $2.5 million. He's at age 44. At 44, he makes his last move to buy a landed $4 million. Let's move on to James right now. Finally, he sells his Bayshore 4-room for $1.5 million after waiting for 10 years MOP. He's at 51 years old now in 2038, and he starts to plan for retirement and downgrade and buys a 600k HDB. Now we move back on to Mike, right? After which he buys a landed at $4 million. He stayed for another 10 years until 2041, and he's at the age of 54. So for Mike wise, he sells his landed at $5 million and decided to buy a 600k HDB for his retirement as well. Right now, let me run you through the value of asset for both James and Mike. For James over here, his Bayshore BTO is valued at 1.5 million, while Mike landed is valued at 5 million. For James, assuming that he has completed his loan and he purchased a $600,000 HDB, he has $900,000 cash. So this is cash value. For Mike, he has a $2 million loan and he also purchased a $600,000 HDB. This will give him a $2.4 million cash. Cash value for James is $900,000. Cash value for Mike is $2.4 million. Now let's move on to retirement. Assuming both will require $5,000 per month to retire, this translates to 15 years and this translates to 40 years. This is a 25 years retirement that we are talking about. If you make the right decision today, you can potentially retire earlier. DM me to find out how I can help you plan your retirement using property as a tool.